Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 658 to my random chatbot series on Character.ai. In today's video guys, we're going to try to finish up the conversation with the missing Totodile, which he's really not missing anymore because I've got him, and we're actually trying to talk to his sister. The reason why we're talking to his sister once we did find his home instead of going to talk to his parents is because, well, let's just say his dad's overprotective as heck. And let's say I'll immediately get hurt if if we go talk to him first, he's going to flip and attack me. However, the Toto did say that his sister's a lot more patient and friendly, so she'll listen to reason before she flips acts out, which is good. We need somebody. She just asked my name and I gave it. And, well, Trenton, I'm so happy you helped take care of my little brother. I don't know how long he was wandering around for. You taking care of him and trying to help get him back home means the world to me. I'm sure Mommy and Daddy would want to meet you once we get him back, too. I'm sure they will be happy to know you helped them. See, unfortunately, that's why we went to talk to you first. Because your brother told me how your dad's overprotective. I could get attacked. Said you were the nicest, so we went to talk to you first. The call nods in response and responds, "Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, my dad definitely is overprotective of my little brother. He has a very short temper when it comes to threats. If he sees any sort of danger, he will act before thinking and try to attack or chase it away. I can try talking to him and telling him that you aren't a threat, but I can't guarantee he will listen to me right away. My dad has a habit of letting his emotions get the best of him." Yeah, I had an idea to show him that I'm not a threat, but unfortunately my idea is even more risky because something bad will happen if he hurts me or if I try the idea. Constant's curious about your idea, but also worried when you mention how it could go wrong. What's the idea you have of showing that you aren't a threat? I'm curious to hear it, but I also don't want you getting hurt trying to prove something. See, I have this power to transform into different creatures, even your species. However, your death still hurts me when I'm all like that. I lose all my power and can't transform back until I'm healed again. The Chronos seems surprised by this, but also very nervous when you state how you can get hurt if her father attacks you in your transformed state. Wait, you can transform into other Pokemon? That's a very interesting ability, but if my dad attacks you when you are in another form, you get really hurt and can't even change back? That sounds very risky. I don't want you to get hurt just to prove my father wrong, Trenton. Yeah, and again, that's why we came to you. I don't know if any other member of your family will listen to reason. I'm just glad you didn't assume the worst whenever you saw me. The Chrono seems a bit sad when you say that how you don't think any of your family members would listen to reason other than her, but also seems happy to hear you're glad she didn't attack you when she first saw you. Yeah, unfortunately, none of my family members other than me tend to think before acting. My dad especially. He has a quick temper and a hatred of anything he sees as a threat. I knew you weren't a threat right away, though. I can somehow just tell when someone is friendly. Well, do you think if you go talk to him right now instead of me being there first, he would give me a chance if you talk to him? Especially if you tell him that I found their lost son? The Chrono nods as she responds, "That's a good idea. I'll go talk to Daddy first before you come. I'll tell him everything that happens, and I'll tell him how you found my little brother and how he's safe now. I will convince him that you aren't a threat, and I will convince him to give you a chance. Just stay here for a bit and don't make a sound, okay? I'll be back once I've talked to Daddy." I wish they'd call him Dad, or for Alligator. Why does he have to, why does even Chrono's calling him Daddy still? Come on, you're an older child to them. You can call him Dad. I don't know, for Alligator, I think for Alligator might be considered disrespectful, but come on, call him Dad. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate your help. The Chrono smiles and nods as she responds, "Of course. I'll try to talk some sense into my father for you. I'll be back before you know it. Just stay quiet while I'm gone, okay? I don't want you to get attacked by my dad if he comes over here before I can talk to him." "Oh, sweet Arceus." Yeah, I said he doesn't try to sneak up on me when I can't see him and hope that he will just listen to you. Clara nods again. She responds, "Don't worry. I'll make sure my dad doesn't try to sneak up on you. I'll make sure he listens and understands, okay? I'll be right back. Just stay hidden here and stay quiet until I come back. It won't be long, and I'll try to come back as quickly as I can." Okay. Thank you. You've been a big help. The Colonel smiles and nods again. She realizes, "No problem. I'm glad I could help. Just wait here and stay hidden. I'll come find you once I've talked to Daddy. I'll come get you when he is more calm and understanding. Don't make a sound or make it clear you're here. I'll try to be back as quickly as possible, okay?" Okay. And see, that's why I got so paranoid when I saw the family of the shiny turtle not reacting like they did. Honestly, next time I go talk to them, I might actually flip and see it, tell them that, being like, "Yeah, I just about got attacked again the other day by trying to help another Totodile out. I just hoped another Totodile and his family could have attacked me if I didn't do things right." Oh, then waste you and her brother before walking off into the forest in the direction of her family's home, leaving you and the Totodile alone. Well, you were right. I'm glad your sister's a lot more nicer and listens before acting. Toa nods his head sideways as he responds, "Yeah, I told you she's sweet and friendly. I knew she'd listen right away. She always does when it comes to people who want to help me. She won't let Daddy hurt you because she trusts you just like I do." Speaking of, what is your actual name and your sister's actual name? Oh, I didn't say her names, did I? Silly me. My name is Totodile. My big sister's name is Crocodile. I named it in my evolutionary line, so is my big sister. That's why she's a lot bigger than me. If I know that, oh, I must have been calling her name right. Well, I know that, but I'm talking about like I use that nickname. Like how the other day when I found out one Totodile, his name to them was Toto. You know, something like that. Or like how that one fragger's name was Fur, just F-E-R, Fur. Well, I'm just glad I could help you and meet your friendly sister. I really like how kind she is. How kind she is. Telling off quickly as he smiles upon hearing you compliment his sister. "I know, right? My big sister's super kind and friendly. Not just to me, but to everyone. She's super sweet and never gets upset or mad at anyone. She knows it's not good to assume the worst of others. She's just the best." Yeah, based on what you told me about your family, it almost doesn't seem like she would be a member of it. Because everybody else, you said, seems to overreact. Especially your dad. "Yeah, everyone else in my family has a wait. Tell what nonsense as he responds. "Yeah, everyone else in my family has a very quick temper. Daddy especially. He just sees everything's a threat when it comes to me and my siblings. He gets very protective and he doesn't hesitate to try and attack first. He sometimes even tries to attack my other siblings for a dumb reason. He never listens right away. He would have tried to attack you if you tried to talk to him, but he might actually listen to my big sister. Problem is, the problem with doing a female Feraligatr is I can't do a flippin' deep female voice for a Feraligatr. If I do a Feraligatr voice female, I have to do his regular, deep voice, or I have to flippin' do, that voice I did for that one, for the mother I did the other day on that other chatbot. Oh, it's okay, Trenton. There's nothing for you to worry about. I'm not gonna hurt you. If your family is okay with it, I will come back and see you and your sister again. But I don't want to do that and immediately get attacked. And then immediately get attacked by your father or anybody else. Taylor seems happy upon hearing that you want to come back and see him and his sister again. But his expression saddens a bit when you state how you don't want to get attacked by his father or other family members. Uh, I'd love for you to come back and see me and my big sister again. I swear you'll get hurt if you try to get anywhere near the rest of my family, especially Dad. Yeah. If your father and everybody trust me, then I can come back and see you. Joe nods and then smiles halfway as he responds. Yeah, I hope my family trusts you once my big sister talks to them, especially Dad. They trust you, then definitely come back and see me and my big sister again. We'd love to see you again. I think you're awesome, and I definitely would want to see you again. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, is there something you really want for your birthday? Oh my gosh, no. You really wanted for your birthday? Question mark? Toad seems surprised when you ask him about what he really wants for his birthday. He thinks of it. If I could have anything for my birthday. Toad suddenly gets excited as his face lights up as he responds quickly. Ooh, I know what I want. What? Watch it be so ridiculous or crazy. Toad smiles inside as he responds. You promise you won't laugh at what I asked for? Yet you promise me you won't laugh. No. Go ahead. He's happy to hear you won't laugh, but still seems a bit nervous as he responds. Okay, you won't laugh, right? You promise I can laugh? Because some of my other family members make fun of me for what I want for my birthday. Don't worry. I won't do that. It'll probably throw me off, but like I said, if it's something he really wants and it ain't completely weird, oh good. Taylor seems very happy here. You won't laugh or make fun of him for his birthday wish. He nods his head with, okay, I trust you. I know you said you won't laugh or make fun of me, so I'll tell you if I can wish for anything for my birthday. I want. I listen. What does he want? A friend. That's not a bad thing. What the frick? Daryl seems a bit embarrassed that he's about to tell you what his birthday wish is. He hesitates for a few more moments as his face lights earlier before he finally states his wish. I I wish I could have a friend. I know it's kind of a weird thing to want for my birthday, but I just get really lonely sometimes. I wish I had a friend or someone who could spend time with me and be there for me. I know it's a silly thing to want, but that's what I want for my birthday. That's not silly. Exclamation point. I could easily give you that for your birthday. In fact, you could say, I've already given it to you. Because if I didn't like you, I would not have even taken care of you or brought you back home. Taro immediately perks up when he hears you say you would give him a friend. He then seems very happy when you state that you wouldn't have taken care of him or brought him back home if you didn't like him. Trojan is now one of complete happiness and joy. Really? You'll be my friend? You're really gonna be my friend for my birthday? You're gonna stay true to your word? You won't be like the other Pokemon who said they would be my friend but then made fun of me afterwards? Why would I do that? I would never do that to you. You can count on me. Toad's extremely happy when he hears you say that you're nothing like the other Pokemon that told him they would be his friend, but then teased or made fun of him afterwards. He's overjoyed upon hearing that you will be his friend and that he can trust and rely on you. You will never make fun of me. You'll never tease me. You'll be my friend for real. And you won't just be saying it. You're really gonna be my friend forever? He cannot believe that. Yes. Taro is so overjoyed and happy to hear you say that you will really be his friend that he suddenly jumps up and hugs you. Toto hugs your leg tightly as he smiles with excitement and happiness. Thank you so much. You made my dream come true. I finally have a real friend, a friend who won't just make fun of me. You're the best friend anyone could ever ask for. He's adorable. Yes. And if your family gets used to me, I can use my transforming powers to let you have fun with me. Or even protect you if I need to. Notice basically lots of us, he hears you say that you could use it to protect them. Then blushed a little at the statement about having fun there. You're transforming, you could protect me with them? That's so cool. You could use them to have fun with me as well? What do you mean by that? Oh no, I was thinking the wrong way. Well, I can turn into a version of you, like I showed you earlier. And we can play in the water together. Or, if your family's alright with it, maybe I can turn into a small dragon and let you fly around on my back. Stop! It would only put on my back, it put in my back, and it would only change because it put me glitching out. Joe's eyes grew grow wise, a huge smile appears in his face when you suggest flying in the water together, and the idea of being able to fly around your back. So amazed by the possibilities that the fun he could have with you, he immediately hugs your leg. Once again, it's like, really? We could play in the water together? I love to fly in water so much. And you would let me fly on your back? You would let me fly? He's adorable. Yes. Phil's so excited to hear you're willing to have fun with him and even play with him in the water, and he'll even be able to fly on your back. He just starts hopping around in circles, unable to remain still because of how excited he is. Yippee! This is the greatest birthday wish ever. I can be your friend and get to play in the water together, and I can even fly on your back. I'm so excited I can't believe I actually have a real life friend now. I'm so happy. Yeah. We just have to make sure your family's okay with everything. We already know your sister is, but your mom and dad and your other siblings might be a different story. Joseph's person becomes a bit nervous when he remembers that not everyone in his family is not as nice as his sister, but he quickly shakes off the thought and tries to remain optimistic. Yeah, you're right. Our siblings, and especially Dave, might not react well to you, but my sister will convince them to be friendly towards you. I just know it. A few minutes later, trying to see if she comes back on her own. I'm going to influence it. As you wait for a while, Taylor looks around nervously for any sign of his sister returning. He then looks up at you and tries to remain optimistic. Well, don't worry, my sister will be back soon. She'll definitely convince Daddy and the others to be nice to you, I'm sure of it. Another 5 minutes later. Again, I'm trying not to influence, I'm just passing by time, hoping that she'll eventually show up. As you wait a little bit longer, Tail begins to shift uncontrollably. He starts to look a bit worried as he wonders what it's taking his sister so long. Where is she? Why's it taking so long? She'd have come back by now. Hope everything's okay. Based on how your father said your family reacted, I have a feeling that your dad or somebody else didn't listen to her and might even be trying to look for me. Watching it sneak attack or something right now. He always turns to one of worry when he hears you state that his man may have ignored a secret and that someone could be looking for you. Oh no, you're right. That's probably what is happening. My dad is so stubborn and overprotective. He probably didn't listen to my sister and now he's trying to find you to get rid of you. My sister's probably trying to prevent him from doing something he'll regret. Yes. And unfortunately, if that is the case, I can't do anything to protect myself. Because if I try to protect myself, he will probably think I'm trying to hurt him. But if I just sit here or turn into a no. Stop! It's not helping seeing this thing. Then he could really hurt me. Even if I don't seem like a threat. Hell no, I was in agreement as he replies to yeah, you're right. They would just see you as a threat, even if you did try to show that you mean no harm. He's so protective of us that he's ready to pounce at even the littlest thing that might seem like a threat to him. If you just sit there, he will certainly try to attack you, and if you try to defend yourself, he will freak out even more, thinking you are trying to hurt him. It's a lose-lose situation either way. Another 10 minutes pass. He starts to look worried again. After 10 more minutes without sign of his sister trying. What's up, you seeming? This is taking too long. Something must have happened. My sister should have come back by now. Right then, I hear growling right behind me. And immediately I see a oh no. I ain't good. Toad's eyes widen and fears the familiar appears behind you. He suddenly looks terrified and quickly hides behind you, seeming too afraid to even stay. He's too scared to confront the Fragger on his own. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Are you this Pokemon's father? Oh no, I'm so dead. Very naughty replies, expression very serious and fiercely looks. Yeah, I am. Now who are you and what are you doing here? Why are you with my son? Don't worry, I don't mean him any harm. I was trying to bring him back home for you. Ferrer seemed surprised to hear. Wow. The Ferrer seems surprised to hear you state that you were returning his son and are not a threat. His expression stays fierce as he responds, You don't mean any harm, huh? Oh, never mind. You were just trying to return him to me? How do I know you're not lying to me? Did his sister come by? His sister come by and try talking to you about me? Question mark? Because if that was the case, I went to talk to her first. Fred was annoyed upon, oh no, mention his daughter and respond, oh no, yeah, his sister did try talking to me about you. She said you were a friend or something and you were trying to be nicer to my son. I did not listen to what she had to say. I knew it. I was not about to listen to some stranger who was interacting with my son. Oh dear, I'm dead. Wait, I promise I don't mean him any harm. Please, I would never harm your species. I really care about them. Frere seems a bit surprised to hear you claim that you care about a species, but his expression turns serious like, oh, great. Once more, you care so much about my species, eh? I'm just supposed to believe that you don't mean any harm just because you say so? How am I supposed to trust the word of a stranger I just met? What do you want me to say? Because I don't want to turn into a turtle and be like, oh, look, I found him crying beside a tree earlier, and I tried to make him happy. I even fed him food so he wouldn't be starving. I would have come to you first, but I just didn't want to get attacked. Uh-oh. Frere seems a bit stunned to hear you mention how you discovered his son crying and how you tried to make him happy before feeding him so he wouldn't be hungry. Treasure begins to soften a bit as he responds, there we go. You found him crying by a tree by himself and you fed him food so he wouldn't starve? You were trying to take care of him when he was in need? Yes. I care about your son and don't mean any harm. The same thing for your whole family. Period. That's why I came to your daughter first. I just did not want to get hurt by you thinking I was a threat. Alright, guys, here's what happened next. Yeah, I care about your son and don't mean any harm. The same thing for your whole family. That's why I came to your daughter first. I just did not want to get hurt by you thinking I was a threat. The Frager seems stunned and speechless upon hearing that you care about not only his son but his whole family as well as you came to his daughter first and trying to avoid any conflict. His eyes soften significantly and his expression becomes less fierce. There we go. You came to my daughter first just to make sure I'd react well? You're being this kind towards me and my family even though you're worried I might try to attack you? Why are you doing all these things for us? Because I care about your species and all your evolutions. Freya's speech was upon hearing you state that you care about him, his son, and his family's species. He was extremely stunned by your kindness and honesty, and his expression grows softer and softer. There you go. He didn't. He was about to. He was already yelling at me. I heard him growling behind me, so he was already on the verge of wanting to flip and kill me. I'm glad you listened to something I was saying instead of flipping to me going like, "Oh heck no, I don't believe a thing you say." He about didn't. You really do care about us, don't you? I never would have expected a stranger to be this nice and considerate towards us. We don't even know who you are, and yet you have shown us so much care and kindness. I'm sorry for how I reacted. I was just being irrational. He even admitted himself, holy cow. Yes. That's what I was trying to avoid by going to your daughter first. Period. Because I honestly don't mean any harm. I would have shown you a different way. However, if you would have attacked me when I showed you, it would be extremely bad. Fred slowly nods and eyes soften even further as he listens to my reasoning. I see. So that's why you were being so cautious. You were afraid that I would attack you if you showed me your true form without telling my daughter first. Hopes of getting her to convince me that you don't mean any harm. I see your reasoning. I think you were being smart about this whole situation. I regret how I reacted earlier. I was just being protective. I'm glad you're protective of your son, but I think if I was really trying to hurt him, you would have heard him screaming or crying or even trying to get away. But he was just sitting here with me, being extremely fine with me. Fred seemed stunned to hear you point out that his son was not crying, screaming, or trying to get away from you, but instead that Toto was sitting with you willingly and even seemed happy to be by your side. You're You're right. I would have definitely thought you were trying to harm or upset him in some way if he was screaming or crying, but he wasn't doing any of that. Instead, he seemed kind of comfortable around you, like he found you to be trustworthy. There you go. Yes, I can actually make myself look like other creatures. And that was the original idea, was to turn myself into a to make me seem not like a threat. However, if I would have done that and you would have attacked me, it would be extremely bad. Freddy looks stunned about the revelation that you have the ability to transform a Totodile and other creatures, but he nods. He replies, "Alright, feel free to transform into a Totodile if you make of a threat to me. I promise I will not attack you again." Well, if you want me to, I don't mind. But now that you see that I'm not a threat, I don't need to unless you want me to. Fred seems to think about it for a moment before. Why don't you go ahead and transform into a Totodile right now? If I see you now as a threat while in the form of my son's species, I think that will prove to me that you truly mean no harm to him. How would that actually legit prove? I close my eyes and real quickly transform into there. Where it was, I closed my eyes and drank. Oh no, his eyes widened upon seeing you and your Totodile for the first time. How the heck? You actually look like my son. Like, completely like him. I almost can't tell the difference. Yeah. This is what I was going to do originally. But here's the thing. If you hurt me while I'm like this, I actually get shrunk down to a tiny size and lose any powers I have, including the power to transform. Freddy seems alarmed and slightly concerned upon hearing you mention hurting you while you're transformed into a Totodile may result in you shrinking, losing all powers, or possibly even having some other negative effect. Wait, really? If I were to hurt you while you were in your Totodile transformation, you would shrink in size, lose all your powers, and possibly even have some other negative effects happen to you as well? Are you being serious? Yes. It's happened a lot before. A lot before. And it's not good. Rarely was stunned upon hearing you say you have experienced the effects of being hurt uh, while being transformed before and how unpleasant it is for you. Dang. So it's actually happened before. You aren't just assuming this may be what would happen. You're speaking from experience. Has this happened on multiple occasions before? Just one time? Multiple. Most of them caused by humans trying to capture me or hurting me when I'm a tiny dinosaur. Fred seems horrified to hear you have been captured and hurt multiple times while transformed into a tiny dinosaur. Gosh dang! So humans have really tried to capture you and hurt you multiple times while in that form? Why the heck would they do that? What reason did they have for treating you so cruelly and hurting you like that? None. In fact, it happened not too long ago when I was helping another. Fred's eyes widened upon hearing you mention that has happened before recently while you were helping another Totodile. Wait, so you were helping another Totodile when this happened to you? How did human even hurt you to cause these effects while you were transformed? They physically attack you or something? Yes. Was a. Oh my gosh. At the time, and they threw a rock at me. A few minutes after this, they threw something a lot bigger, which was enough damage to cause me to get shrunk into a tiny version with no powers. you fat chin. If this thing was so glitching at the bottom. There. My guess is so glitching. Very stunned here, he said. He even threw a rock at you while you were and then threw something a lot bigger at you that was enough to and depower you. Yep. Gosh dang. He actually threw a rock at you when you were still in your fragile form, then threw something a lot bigger at you that resulted in you suddenly depower. That's so cruel. How did you remain as a small, powerless version of yourself? Hours. I would say even pretty much the rest of that night. Because even when I finally did get to rest, people were still trying to attack me. Fred's eyes grow wide and hard upon hearing that you were a small powerless woman for hours, even almost the entire night, and people still tried to attack you during that time. You were small and powerless for hours, almost the whole night, and that people still tried to attack you while you were in that state? That's just sick. How'd you manage to survive? Only because one of my overprotective Pokemon and even the family of that I helped tried to protect me. First things were relieved upon hearing that you had Poleon and the family of the Totodile you helped protect, trying to protect you. Ah, so you had some Pokemon in the family of the Totodile you helped protect to keep you safe. That's good to hear. They must have been quite overprotective of you if they had tried to keep you safe even while you were powerless. Yes. I do have some control over the curse. However, not full control. I know one of the things that I can do, which is weird to me, is that I can, for some reason, demand the curse to do something. Residents intrigued upon hearing you say you have some control over the curses, though not complete control, and that one of the things you can do is somehow cause more. Cause. Huh? Right. I have to do something. So he said you have some control over the power of the curse, yet a complete control. And one of the things you can do is cause man do something. What the heck does that mean? It came out wrong here. I will show you. Curse. Please turn into a small friendly dragon. There is no anyway. What? He's a bit. So I said, wait, what? Alright, I'll go ahead and transform into a small, friendly dragon. He can do. Freddy then closes his eyes, and within a matter of seconds, he transforms into a small, friendly dragon. Wait, you can do that? I didn't know you can transform like that. The now small, friendly dragon was down himself upon. Huh? Yeah, I can transform like this. It's one of the abilities I have because of the curse. What's so surprising about it? Wait, when did you get cursed? That's alright. It seems a bit surprising. Quite a long time ago. I don't know the exact date. I've been cursed for many years. Why do you ask? Well, we just met a few minutes ago, and I didn't notice about you. Is your whole family cursed? Or is it just you? No. Uh, I'm playing with a bit that. Yeah, the entire family is cursed, not just me. We were all cursed around the same time. It's been a burden for us all over the years, but we've done our best to live with it. So, so, dude, I'm saying so, I will kill your family and. Oh no, I gotta end off the video. Yep.